Mediation is one form of what is called alternative dispute resolution. Okay, it's just one of many. Others that people have probably heard of are arbitration. That's probably the other most common. The way a mediation works is in a divorce situation is typically you're going to have, say, my client and I are going to be in one room. The opposing lawyer and his client are going to be in the other room. And then you've got the mediator. And the mediator is going to go back and forth between the rooms trying to facilitate a resolution to all of the issues. So if you've got child custody issues, they're going to resolve all of that, including child support. What's the conservatorship going to be? How are those rights and duties going to be set forth? Or is each party going to have the independent right on certain rights and duties, or are they going to be exclusive? Are they going to be subject to the agreement of the other party? Then they're also going to deal with the property division aspect. And so the mediator goes back and forth, and he's going to come in and ask us, certain questions, and he's trying to find out, he or she is trying to find out what the strengths of our case are and the weaknesses, as well as the strengths and weaknesses of the other person or of the other side. And so what that mediator's job is, and this is what's really important, I think, for people to understand, that mediator has one job and one job only, and that is to try to reach a settlement. Doesn't have a damn thing to do with a fair and equitable settlement. It is to try to get a settlement. So what you see a lot of the time in this process is the mediator is going to play devil's advocate. When they're coming in and talking to me and my client, a lot of the time what they're going to be asking, what about this? Or what about that? Well, isn't this a problem that y'all have here? Do you have a difficulty in proving this aspect? And they're doing the same thing in the other room. And so that's where I think a lot of the time people get confused, is they think, well, doesn't the mediator, kind of sit in the position of a judge? And the answer is absolutely not. Okay, a mediator cannot force anything on anyone. It is a situation where you control the outcome. You have the ability to decide, I am in agreement with this, or I am not in agreement with that. And you can settle on that basis, or you can decide not to settle. And that's the reason we've got the people in the black robes that are there to make a decision if we want to go to court. So that mediator is going to come in and look at the strengths and weaknesses of both parties, and is going to try to bring them closer based on those strengths and weaknesses, so that hopefully you end up with a resolution.